Is Sabrina Carpenter calling out Shawn Mendes and shading Camila Cabello on her new album, Short and Sweet? The album just came out on Friday and everyone is dissecting the lyrics, feeling like some shade was definitely thrown. We're gonna get into the timeline of Shawn's relationship with Camila, the time that he was with Sabrina, him getting back with Camila at Coachella. I mean, there is just so much involved in this situation. We have so much to talk about. Let's start by breaking down the timelines of both relationships. Shawn and Camila have known each other for years, from when Shawn was just starting his career, as well as Camila in Fifth Harmony. They had performed at several events together and were great friends. The two of them sparked dating rumors in 2019. When they released their song, Señorita, fans were thinking it was one big PR relationship, but they proved them wrong as they actually did end up dating. They quarantined together during the pandemic and had done countless interviews praising the other, and people eventually did believe that they were an actual item. In 2021, though, they announced their breakup in a joint statement posted to Instagram, noting that they started out as best friends and will continue to be. And thus began the breakup songs about each other, as Shawn was seen out surfing in late 2021, and Camila released a song in March 2022 saying you hated the ocean, but you're surfing now. But the two did seem to remain on somewhat good terms despite the breakup, as in April, Shawn was still speaking highly of Camila when discussing his song When You're Gone, talking about how it was about her and that she had heard it months before it was released and that they just have this respect for each other and their art. Now, fast forward to 2023, that February, Shawn sparked some dating rumors with Sabrina Carpenter. Dumois had shared on February 19th, spotted Shawn Mendes and Sabrina Carpenter on clearly a date at Horses, anonymous please, Thursday night. They said, can you give any descriptive detail that would mean it was def them? Sabrina was in a little brown miniskirt and clearly was Shawn's newly shaved head wearing white sweater. They were very comfortable. A week later, Sabrina and Shawn were photographed together out in Los Angeles, and that next month, in March, Sabrina and Shawn were spotted leaving Miley Cyrus's album release party together. Though they tried to be sneaky about it, and like one walked in front of the other and were trying to be nonchalant, everyone was just like, oh, they are together. That same month, Shawn and Sabrina both attended Vanity Fair's Oscar after party and were spotted chatting in the background of videos. And Sabrina was also looking back at him in one interview, and people were just like, she is smitten by him. She keeps looking at him, and they were full on like believing they were dating. Now, on March 17th, Shawn was asked in an interview if he was dating Sabrina, but he denied it. But some people were like, well, to be fair, he also denied dating Camila at first when they were very much together. So he could just be denying it because they don't want to be public yet. But this is where the drama gets going, because that next month at Coachella, after Shawn had denied dating Sabrina but had been spotted with her, he was seen with Camila at Coachella and they were all over each other. They were kissing, dancing, and they looked like they were just very much rekindling something that they had. Right after Coachella, news outlets reported that they weren't quite yet back together, but they were seen a few more times after this walking around LA and New York. And apparently the timing was just wrong and they just decided to call it off. Now, in November, Sabrina ended up coming out with a Christmas album called Fruitcake, in which people felt her song Cindy Lou Who was making a reference to Shawn and Camila getting back together at Coachella shortly after he was with her. The lyrics of the song were, maybe he met you somewhere in the desert. While he was soul searching, he found someone better. Guess you make him happy like I couldn't do, Cindy Lou Who. With your hair so long, lips so red, maybe we met once, I forget. Scrolling 5 years back, I'm obsessed. Breaking my heart, 'tis the season, I guess. And she later sings, and I'm gonna puke at the thought of you kissing the boy who I love, who's now in love with you, Cindy Lou Who. The desert reference had people thinking surely this was about Coachella, and the fact that Sabrina had previously met Camila before in the past. They have pictures together, and thinking that she had referenced that in the line where she's talking about maybe we met once. Now, during this time, she had also posted a video of herself singing a Christmas song on TikTok, and she was wearing this sweater that Shawn Mendes had previously been photographed in. So people were definitely making a note of this. Now, at the beginning of this year, okay, guys, this year, we're in 2024 now, Camila ended up going on Call Her Daddy to explain why her and Shawn did end up breaking up after getting back together briefly after Coachella.
I think it was just like, it wasn't even like a decision. I think you just kind of are like, yeah, this doesn't really, it's not a fit. It doesn't feel right. And I think luckily, you know, I was in a place in my life where it took me less time to realize that, like, and it took us both less time, like, to be like, this doesn't feel right, and we don't really need to like try so hard. to like make it work. Like, it's all good. Like, this is not feeling good. Like, let's be friends. I love you. I love you. It's all good. Let's move on. You go do your thing. You go do mine. Become the person that, you know, that you're becoming, and I'll root for you. And that's it, you know?
Camila was also asked about their Coachella reunion, noting that it just wasn't in the moment kind of a thing, and she just was very impulsive at that time.
Okay, so it looked to the world like you and your ex, Shawn Mendes, kind of like dabbled with the idea of getting back together about a year ago. Yeah. What was going on?
I'm kind of like impulsive in that way, I would say. Like, I feel like if I feel it, I say it. Yeah. And I'm not really good at not doing that, like I said, because then the worst place for it to live in is my mind. Totally. And then I'm like, you know, Ryan Gosling in The Notebook building a house for this person. So I would rather say it and, you know, see what happens and then wake up the next day and find out that it's been heavily documented. I just like I opted for that route. But, you know, but it is what it is. It was a great route. It was a fun time. It was a fun moment. And, you know, and I will always care about him and love him. He's such a good person.
Now, this reunion certainly didn't stand out to Sabrina. At least fans think so. As her new Short and Sweet album came out and people have looked into those lyrics feeling like they are calling out Shawn and shading Camila. In her song Coincidence, Sabrina sings, "What a surprise your phone died. Your car drove itself from LA to her thighs. Palm Springs looks nice, but who's by your side? Damn it, she looks kinda like the girl you outgrew. Least that's what you said, that's what you said. What a coincidence. Oh wow, you just broke up again. What a coincidence." Certainly sounds like some shade as to them being at Coachella, getting back together and breaking up again, but also not her saying that Shawn told her that he outgrew Camila. At least, you know, if we're thinking it is about Shawn and Camila that she is writing about, it sounds like that's what she's saying. Now in another song, Taste, fans think that she is singing to Camila as she sings, "I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too. Every time you close your eyes and feel his lips, you're feeling mine. And every time you breathe his air, just know I was already there. You can have him if you like. I've been there, done that once or twice, and singing about it don't mean I care. Yeah, I know, I've been known to share." Which might also be a reference to the fact that Sabrina was in the whole Olivia Rodrigo, Joshua Bassett love triangle at one point. So might not be about Camila and Shawn. It might be about that. It might be about all of it. But Sabrina had also released a music video for Taste in which fans have caught some possible Shawn references in the video, as at one point it says "in loving memory of beloved boyfriend," and the date is May 22nd, 1998 to August 23rd, 2024. Which fans noted that Shawn was born in 1998. Some also felt like Jenna Ortega, who was featured in the music video's outfit at one point, referenced Camila's Met Gala look from 2021. But who knows, it could just be because she's in purple and nothing more than just her being in purple. Now, all of this has really sparked some conversation about them all week, but prior to these songs being released, it seemed Camila didn't have any problems with Sabrina, and she still might not. I mean, maybe she understands if she's hearing these songs and knows they're about her that, you know, Sabrina was hurt by Shawn and that's why she's saying all of this. But back at the Met Gala this year, she was praising Sabrina. She said that Espresso was the song of the summer and was supporting her.
Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Yes. And honestly, I have been literally every time I drink a coffee, I'm like, can I have some more me espresso? It can't be anything but a me espresso anymore.
I will say, though, that not everyone has been the nicest to Camila online since the release of Short and Sweet, as some people have said that Camila dyed her hair blonde, she got Sabrina's haircut, she's trying to be Sabrina, and has commented on a few of her TikToks saying things like this, writing, "Sabrina version Shein, Sabrina. Look, a Sabrina Carpenter fan, ha ha ha." So everyone has just been very invested this week into this whole love triangle and everything that Sabrina was seemingly spilling on her new album. But I want to know what you guys think about all of this, your thoughts on Sabrina's album, you know, even if it's not about the drama, but also let me know if you have thoughts on the conversations that have come from it all, the Shawn and Camila of it all. Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.